Players making their way through the tunnel earlier, and the home fans are already fired up to get this game started. Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And midway through the season, here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. You look at Memphis, they're hoping to break out from 8th place in the back half of the season.
Right now for the Grizzlies, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. It's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Trey Mann out there with ball. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. And for the Grizzlies, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Wells in at the 3. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Ball. Here's Mann. And the 3 off target. Here's Wells, guarded by Miller. Wells, the pass to Jackson. And here's Morant. To the paint. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
About a minute into this first quarter. Ball against Morant. Outside Bane. Shot clock at 6. Elbow shot. Drained it for 2 points.
Stepping in from the line. It's easy money for Bane there.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. When I asked him about use of Nurkic, he noted how physical he was. And he said to me, we need to focus on boxing him out and not letting him get offensive rebounds. Our guys need to play with toughness tonight. Seems like there will be plenty of action on the glass tonight, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Morant surveying the floor. Jackson outside. Morant against Ball. 5 to shoot. Clark, the pass to Bane. Off target from outside. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Ball. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And let's take a look at the power rankings and see how these teams compare across the league. You look at the Trailblazers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for the Grizzlies, they're kind of a middle-of-the-road squad. Not bad, but haven't been able to make the leap into the upper echelon of teams.
Bridges, a screen on Morant. A deep three from Ball. Cleared away by Wells. Grizzlies lead by 3. The drive by Morant. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside man. Bridges outside. Pass to man. Inside. Here's Ball. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Shoot 2.
Man, that one falls for Ball. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Bridges outside. And they're running. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Well, he is such a blur in transition. Morant goes from 0 to 60 faster than a sports car.
Ball passes to Miller from deep. Memphis with a rebound. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
You know, sometimes you just don't match up with a team no matter what you do, and it starts to feel like quicksand.
Yeah, it wasn't a close one, and sometimes that's the kind of loss you'd rather have because it really gets the attention of your players.
Hornets trail by 5. Bridges finds Miller. Nurkic with the ball. Now Miller, coming off a 16-point game against Dallas.
Yeah, and look, he made his mark on defense also. Was pressuring the ball, came away with 3 steals.
Now here's Bane. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Mann, driving to the basket, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 3-point lead. Kicks it out to Jackson. 4-3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
2.
That's good for Miller. Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Jackson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Charlotte trailing. Man, the pass to Nurkic. Bridges outside. Fires the three. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Well, his ability to sniff out these shot blocking opportunities really defines Jackson Jr.'s defensive game.
Here's Bane. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Hornets trail by 3. Here's Ball. We saw him with 19 his last time out. And it's Bridges with the jam.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And during the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league. In third, Memphis.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Ball against Moran. Jackson outside. Back to Moran. Ball with a steal. They're running. The finish. And Ball throws it down.
And when you've got LaMelo out there, get your popcorn ready. It's a show.
And here's Morant. 23 points for him last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Jackson gets the bucket.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Pass to Bridges. Miller outside. The three is up. Sinks the tray. Miller's got 5 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Morant. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Ball outside. Bridges down low, defended by Jackson. No good with a layup.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Pass to Miller. Tries a 10-footer. Deflected. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
When asked about Desmond Bane, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bane said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Williams comes in for Bridges. Green's checked in for Mann. And it's Curry in for LaMelo Ball. Miller against Bane. The kick out to Williams. Miller outside. Back to Williams. On target from range.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Memphis has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Outside Bain. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Rebounded by Green.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Miller outside. Back to Green. Rebounded by Pippen.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Pippen. Back to Jackson. Shoots over Miller. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Brandon Miller. Memphis shooting their first foul shots of the night. That free throw, no good. He does not get the second one. And for the Hornets, they're shooting the rock around 41% during the first quarter. Good. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Pippen. No made baskets yet. Outside Bain. The 3. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Miller. Shot clock at 5. From about 16. No good, off the front rim. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's Pippen. And there's the screen. Bain fires from way outside. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Curry. Williams with the screen. Miller outside. To the inside. Here's Williams. And it's Bagley with the rebound. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Pass to Edey. Here's Pippen. Lots of room. And he nails the jumper. Now it's a 5-point Grizzly lead. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And Williams punches it home.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Morant's checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Ball's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. No shot.
The free throw drops for Williams. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball against Morant. Driving inside. And then Morant with the dunk.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. And don't go far. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Here's Morant. This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. We've got Josh Green, Mark Williams out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Ball in at the 2 spot. Fires from deep. The rebound by Edey.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Oh, sweet move. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, we know all about Morant's unreal athleticism, but his vision is what really sets him apart.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Ball against Morant. Pass to Edey. Jackson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Pippen. Williams grabs the board. And it's Green with the ball for Charlotte. Trailing by 4. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
And they were just draining it from outside. A great team shooting performance.
From the elbow. And it's Morant missing. Hornets trail by 4. Curry passes to Green. The fadeaway. It's rebounded by Memphis.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
They get it back. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Green, the pass to Ball. Shoots over Morant. Ball in the paint.
Yeah, terrific work from the mid-range. Ball has an impressive feel when to take these shots.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And let's quickly glance at who in this year's rookie class is leading their group in blocks this season. 5th, Zach Edey.
Blocking ability like his is very coveted in the league, and he shows no fear clashing at the rim against experienced finishers.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Morant against Ball. Pass to Pippen. Ball against Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
First one falls, and there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that player.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? The baseline J is on the way. Here's Williams. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Bagley passes to Pippen. Here's Edey. Out to Bagley. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3. Bagley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Here's Williams. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Memphis leading by 7. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Edey. Down low. Shoots a fadeaway. Jackson can't get it to go. Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 10.
With his size and quickness, Ball's pull-up is unstoppable.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. Jackson on the wing. Clock at 6. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Green. Takes the 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Green's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide-open guy.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Morant against Ball. Morant, no good. And it's Green with the ball for the Hornets. Trailing by 2. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Nurkic is checked in for Williams. Bridges comes in for Williams. Brandon Miller's checked in for Green. And it's Mann in for Curry. The Grizzlies have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Outside Morant. Ja slithers his way in. There's Jackson with the 3. Ball with the rebound. Here's Charlotte. They've scored 10 straight. It's Bridges on the wing. Miller outside. Bridges a screen on Bain. Miller. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got his 5th rebound in this one. Miller against Clark. Ball outside. Back to Miller. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Morant with it. He's got 10. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Charlotte has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Ball passes to Nurkic. Shoots from 14. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the link to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Pass to Wells. Back to Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over ball, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. Charlotte leading by 3. Bridges outside. Bridges, a screen on Morant. Here's Mann. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. B.A.?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Williams has checked in for Ball. And it's tied up with that one. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Bane against Miller. Back to Morant. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Cleared away by Wells. The Grizzlies shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. From deep, Morant. Oh, a bomb from John.
Yeah, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Pippen, he's checked in for Ja Morant. And here's Charlotte now. It's a three-point game. This is the first they're seeing of Memphis.
Yeah, they got swept by a team that was also struggling last season.
Now here's Mann, tightly guarded. Miller outside. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. Miller's got 8.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Mann. Pass to Bane. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Nurkic. Clark covers. Nurkic against Clark. 6 to shoot. Back to Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Rim protection and shooting, so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a defensive player of the year. Maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest one day. And that one falls for Jackson. And how about Jaren Jackson Jr., another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA?
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Pass to Williams. Miller with it. He's picked up by Bane. Cleared away by Wells.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
They get it again. Here's Pippen. Over to the wing, and stolen by Bridges. And they're on the run. And Miller the bucket on the assist from Bridges. Miller's got 10 points in the game.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Pippen. He's guarded by man. Clark up top. 5 on the clock. Wells, the pass to Clark. Oh, what was that about? Not a good shot right there. And here's the fast break. Tries it from 16. And another basket for Charlotte.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
A minute 42 left in the second period. Going inside. He gets it in there. Pippen's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Here's Mann. A 17-point game for him in the win against Dallas. Miller outside. Back to Mann. It's Bridges on the wing. Payne against Miller. And that one's long.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Payne, the pass to Pippen. Jackson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Pippen. Over Miller. Pippen, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 2. And it's Payne with the rebound. Payne's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Pippen. Blocked!
I mean, he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Here's Mann, and it's blocked by Clark.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Tries to break his ice. For 3, Bridges. He can't get that one to fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up. Shaq, you've dunked the ball more than just about everyone in NBA history. So why didn't you ever compete in the contest?
Because it's rigged against big men. The judges just want to see little dudes dunk the ball so Kenny can say, Superman is in the building.
Come on, man. No, it's because you only dunk with power. You have to have enough style and flair, too, man.
Oh, I don't have style? Kenny, you better look in the mirror before you talk to me like that.
Turning our attention to that first half for the Grizzlies. They find themselves in a close one.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
Here's Morant. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Hornets on D. 4-point game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
Lets it fly. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Miller's got 14 points.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Here's Morant. The rebound by Bridges. Hornets trail by 4. Outside man. Pass to Bridges. Miller outside. There's Ball with a 3. Kept alive. From the arc. Ball sticks the 3.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Morant against Ball. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Shoots over Ball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Now when on Ball, he's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, you talk about a guy who could start for any team in the league. That's what Jaren Jackson is all about.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Hornets trail by 3. Now Ball. He's got 13. 3-pointer Bridges. Memphis with a rebound. Clark's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Wells, that's good. Wells has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Bridges, left side. Pass to Nurkic. Hey, expanding his range. Cleared away by Wells. Wells has got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, Morant gets it done inside.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. Outside man. Ball against Morant. Now here's Ball. Defense is right there. Nurkic finds Miller. Charlotte again missing. Memphis leading by 7. Morant with it. Guarded now by Ball. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Stolen by Miller. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Ball outside. Pass to Nurkic. From 9 feet. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, my! Jaw dropping the hammer.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Let's take a look at the numbers for Brandon Miller.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Pass to Nurkic. Over Clark. Charlotte, no good that time either.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Now Clark. And here's Jackson. He's guarded by Bridges. Bane against Ball. Inside. And the shot goes down. Nurkic has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Got to come through at the free throw line. These are the teams that are getting it done from there. The Hornets 4th.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Morant against Ball. Outside Morant. Over Ball. Hornets with the rebound. Up top Miller. He's got 14. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
To the paint. Is Bane. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And really strong at the line since the break.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, Bane's improvement over the years has been steady. He's become an impactful player on both ends.
And Bane drops them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Ball passes to Bridges. Miller outside. Clark against Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Miller from behind the arc. And Nurkic throws it down.
And on the glass, Nurkic makes it look easy, using his reach to snatch the ball and get a shot of his own.
Here's Morant. 19 points in the game. Jackson the screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. stolen by Miller. Bridges down low, guarded by Bain. Bridges misses. Grizzlies lead by 4. Morant, the pass to Wells. Good, and the setup by Morant. Wells has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
Here's Ball. He's got 13. It's Bridges on the wing. Miller outside. Screen by Bridges. The baseline J. Yes, on the jumper. Miller's got 16 points now.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Launches it. The Hornets pull it in. And stolen by Bain. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, look, Bain gets the steal and sends them on their way. He can be such a menace on defense.
Ball against Jackson. Ball passes to Miller. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Memphis.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
That's good for Miller.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Williams is checked in for Bridges. Miller hits them both. And here's Morant. He's got 19. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Mark Williams.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
Shooting 2.
That one misses.
One of the most explosive players to have ever entered this league. Morant shows out every night.
And the second free throw is good.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
On the wing man, guarded by Bain. Outside, Williams. Ball outside. Clock at 6. Shoots from the baseline. The rebound by Edey.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Bain with it. Nurkic picks him up. Count the basket. Bain's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Bain is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat. He's also capable of finishing inside.
Hornets trail by 8. Ball passes to Williams. Back to Ball. From downtown. The rebound by Edey. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Kicks it out to Clark. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Miller. And he he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Free throw off from Miller. Grizzlies lead by 6. Outside Morant. Clark outside. Just 5 on the clock. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 7 assists in the game. Hornets trail by 8. Ball passes to Williams. Morant against Ball. There's a screen by Nurkic. Inside. That shot, no good. Good D by Clark.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Outside Bain. And stolen by Williams. Ball with it. He's picked up by Bain. He stops. He pops. Ball no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
He's had 6 attempts at the line. He's made 5 of them. The free throw drops for Morant. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Curry comes in for Ball. And Morant drops them both.
I like this aggressive mentality he's adopted in the second half, doing everything he can to get to the line.
Pass to Williams. Miller outside. Charlotte again missing. Grizzlies lead by 10. Bain with it, and it's Mann picking him up. Here's Wells. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Bagley for 3. Hauled in by Curry. The Hornets shooting 35% in the third quarter. Pass to Williams. Williams on the wing. Cranked it in off the glass. Williams has gotten his second bucket on the night. Memphis is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Morant against Curry. Bagley with it to the left wing. Here's Wells. Takes it inside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Miller can't get it to go.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Here's Bain. Outside for Morant. Back to Bain. Shot clock at 5. Outside Bagley. This one for 3. The rebound by Mann. Hornets trail by 10. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. Mann's got 5 points.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Curry against Morant. Puts up a 3. Wells, that's good. He's got 15.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
outside man. Outside Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Grizzlies lead by 10. Wells, the pass to Bagley. Misses the three. And for Charlotte, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Man. Memphis with a rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Edey. Williams defending. Kicks it out to Bane. There's the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Man's got 4 rebounds in the game. Curry finds Miller. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Outside Morant. Jacks up a 3. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 11. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Charlotte, they've got LaMelo Ball. Williams is out there with Josh Green. Then it's Williams, and it's Curry in it to 1. To the middle. Here's Green. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Grizzlies lead by 9. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Down low. And the basket by Pippen.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Outside Curry. Now here's Ball. Williams passes to Ball. Shoots over Morant. And Ball with a basket. The assist from Williams.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And that one's good. Bagley.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Ball against Morant. Williams a screen on Morant. Here's Ball. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so it's Memphis with it. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Williams. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists here tonight.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Memphis leading by 11. Here's Pippen. Here's Edey. To the inside. Tries a 10-footer. That one's wide left.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Pass to Williams. Five to shoot. Green finds Williams. Fires from deep. And no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. They've led by as many as 14. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
Curry passes to Williams. Back to Curry. Launches a three. Williams can't get that one to fall. Grizzlies lead by 13. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Outside Curry. To the paint. Ball outside. On the wing, Green. Offline with a three.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to go on Josh Green.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one. And Charlotte making a change here. And so Jackson nails both of them. Hornets trail by 15. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Charlotte, no good that time either. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Left side, Morant. Here's Pippen. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Pippen's got 5 points now this quarter.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
The Hornets have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Now here's Ball. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Wells. Green covering. Morant. And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Hornets trail by 19. Pass to Williams. Inside. Deflects the pass. There's the triple. That one's good from Green. And the assist from Williams.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Outside Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, when I was coaching, this guy was a nightmare. It was hard to game plan for him. His quickness causes major issues.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
free throw drops for Morant. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark comes in for Jackson. And it's Bain in for Pippen. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Charlotte. Brandon Miller comes in for Green. And Morant drops them both. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Miller. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Miller's got 24. Here's Morant. Pass to Edey. Good, and the setup by Morant. Edey's got 4 points this quarter.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Hornets trail by 18. Ball passes to Nurkic. Here's Mann. Now here's Ball. Nurkic, a screen on Morant. Ball passes to Nurkic. Count it.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Morant with it. Tries the spin move. Pass to Edey. Now Clark. Williams defending. Clark against Williams. Bain, the pass to Clark. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, and every year, Bain's playmaking seems to take another leap. Fantastic pass right there.
Here's Ball. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Kicks it out to Clark. Back to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Clark. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Grizzlies lead by 16. Outside Morant. Pass to Clark. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Too easy for a guy of his caliber. The D must put up more of a fight down there.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
Outside, Williams. Back to Miller. From the line. Nurkic. It's good on the putback. That gives him a double-double.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Ball against Morant. Pass to Bain. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Miles Bridges checked in for Williams. Memphis leading by 16. Here's Wells. The 3 from Bain. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Outside man. Back to Ball. There's a screen by Nurkic. Miller, he's open. And it's Charlotte with another. Now Morant. Clark with a screen on Ball. Morant, the pass to Clark. Outside for Morant. No good on the triple. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Good from Bridges. Hornets trail by 16. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
You know, after a long and painful streak of losses, they needed this pick-me-up. He showed that it's never too late to play hard and get back in the win column. Pass to Nurkic from outside the arc, and Bridges good for three. Bridges has gotten 4 this quarter.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now Clark. Good, and the setup by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Here's Bridges. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's good from Bridges. That one's no good.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Memphis leading by 14. Outside Morant. Jackson right side. Shoots over Bridges. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
Payne with it. Nurkic picks him up. Jackson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Well, Jackson Jr. can go over either shoulder. He can face up. He's a tough cover in there.
Shooting 2.
First one falls. So both teams making some changes here. And so Jackson nails both of them. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They trail by 18.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Grizzlies.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Ja Morant.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
Kennard against Green. Kennard passes to Pippen, just 5 to shoot. Back to Kennard. Let's go with a 3. Green with the defensive effort. And here's Curry. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jaron, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaron. Congrats on your success.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Ja Morant.